The thing is, I've been asked all evening, and I'm often asked this question: what made me begin? What made me start this work? So I think it might be best if I just tell you that. And basically, I was working as an artist in Spain, and I saw a news report on TV. A woman was in Sarajevo, and she was trying to cross the road with a small child. And she suddenly spotted a TV crew. And she came over to them, and she looked into the camera, and she said, "Why is no one helping us?" And her words resonated with me, and I just thought I had to do something. So I traveled to Bosnia, and I found my way to Mostar, and it was a city that was divided. Croats on one side and Bosnian Muslims on the other. And the Bosnian Muslims were living under siege. There were 60,000 people trapped there. And I was expecting to stay for a few weeks and then go home. But during that period, I managed to get permission to bring out all the injured children and their families. So I drove an ambulance across the front line, and I went to the hospital, and the first child that I saw was called Selma. She was 10 years old, and she'd been playing outside in the garden. They weren't meant to go out. They'd been living under siege for 3 months, but she convinced her little brother to go outside with her. And a rocket-propelled grenade landed close by, severely injuring both children. They were rushed to the hospital, and they only had enough anesthetic at this hospital for one of the children. And Selma felt responsible for her little brother, so she insisted that they give the anesthetic to him, and they had to remove her arm without anesthetic. And that little girl, bringing that child and her brother and the other children to safety, made me realize that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And that little girl, Selma, she's actually sitting over there now, 32 years later. And we've been reunited tonight, thanks to Aurora. And I also want to thank Aurora for giving people like me such a wonderful platform and enabling us to encourage others in this kind of work. And I don't mean dashing across front lines, but just helping, because everyone can make a difference, no matter how small. You just have to want to. Thank you.